will be jumping for the Edmonton Stingers. Travis Daniels will be heading up into the air for the Saskatchewan Rattlers. Rattlers wearing the green and wheat. Stingers wearing the yellow and blue. Underway from Saskatoon, Travis Daniels elicits a mighty cheer from the crowd. Oh, it's so good to hear. Bandu controls that opening tip. Open look for DeMost, and he takes a step to his left, puts up the shot. That one rims out. Johnson couldn't quite grab it. He got a bit of a shot to the face as he came down. The Stingers do come away with it. Xavier Moon controls, probably the best player in the Canadian Elite Basketball League, continuing his dominant form. Jordan Baker goes across court to Xavier Moon. Martin Johnson puts up the shot. That one no good. Rebounded by Edmonton. Second chance. That one drops. That's Matthew Kamba.
That's what we get with Edmonton, right? So one guy misses. Like, all these guys in this team can score, right? So, you know, those tough long rebounds, you got to hustle out and get a hand in the face.
Bandu picks up the dribble after he draws the double team. Open look from outside. That one a little bit too long for DeAndre Bernard. Back comes Edmonton with the early 3-0 lead. Pass inside for Jordan Baker. Might have gotten a little push from behind. There to clean up the rebound, Travis Daniels.
Maybe a little push, or he kind of lost it in his hand there a bit too as he was trying to do that turnaround.
Bandu going to put it up for three. That one won't go. Oh, big finish. Huge dunk. That was pretty. DeAndre Bernard, great follow.
That's why you want to get this crowd going and start feeding off that energy. What a putback. Way to get up.
Jordan Baker ends up underneath alone. The basket's going to be waved off. A collision there between Travis Daniels and Brady Skeens. The foul's going to go against Edmonton. So back over to the Saskatchewan Rattlers.
A little too much there on that screen. Kind of stuck his knee out there.
Pressure from Moon.
I've actually been impressed with Bernard as well too. He's been able to get up. You can kind of see his athleticism as well. So watch for him to kind of stay high flying throughout this game.
Diawara loses the handle, leads to the fast break for Johnson, but he loses the handle. The ball's covered in Crisco. So back over to Saskatchewan, unable to get it to drop. Are they going to count the basket? Say that the goaltending. It is a goaltending against Edmonton. So now Saskatchewan 1-point lead. Another look at it here. DeMoston, yeah, it was coming off the backboard. Touched by Edmonton. So that'll count. Saskatchewan with the early lead. Pass denied, intended for Johnson. Good defense. Mambi Diawara knocks it away. Bernard back to Diawara. Up top for Devontae Bandu. He'll put it up for three. That one rims up. Jordan Baker there for the rebound. He'll look to run. Baker all the way, gets it to go. Big man showing some ball handling skills.
Yeah, no, Baker can do it all. Like, he's just an all-around player. He can dribble, he can pass, he rebounds, right? So he's their all-around guy. So he makes plays.
Ball out of bounds, back over to the Edmonton Stingers. Tune into the CEBL Weekly with host Sean Woodley for chatter about Canada's Pro League and hear from players, coaches, and personalities who make the CEBL a new basketball experience. That's every Thursday on CEBL Plus. Edmonton with the 1-point lead and the ball. Moon going to spot up. A little bit long. You kind of expect those to be automatic. Good play by Johnson to keep the possession alive for Edmonton. Leads to second chance for Edmonton. That one won't go for Kamba. So back comes Nervins DeMoston for Saskatchewan. He flings it out to the wing. Now back up high for Bandu. Opposite corner. Diawara on the drive and dishes at the last second. And another ding. DeAndre Bernard with the dunk.
John Bernard getting up. I like it. And there he is again, making a play. See, I like the way they inserted him in the lineup now for a bit of energy.
Yeah, we talked about the people taking advantage of those opportunities that have been presented by some injuries. Some sloppy passing perhaps from Edmonton as well. Daniels on the inside. He muscles his way in. That one won't go. Baker there to grab the rebound.
Yeah, tough there for Daniels, but I like the way that they're trying to find him, right? So I think as well, too, they got to feed Daniels, get him inside, get him even coming downhill off some screens. They need to get him going.
Foul going to be called against Mambi Diawara. Denzel Taylor, Jalen Poyser into the game for Saskatchewan. Adika Peter McNeely in for Edmonton. 6:18 to go, first quarter from Saskatoon. 6-5 Saskatchewan. Edmonton ball on the baseline. This is Peter McNeely. Johnson puts up the jumper. That one no good. Well defended. Good rebounding. There to snap it out of the air is Jalen Poyser, the relative newcomer to the Saskatchewan Rattlers. Look to drive. Dishes at the last seconds. DeMostin into the corner for Poyser. He looks to attack and then tried to bounce it into Taylor. Ball kicked out of bounds. Will stay with Saskatchewan.
I think Saskatchewan needs to get a little bit quicker with their play here. They pass the ball, they kind of wait and look and see, but I need to be quicker with their passes, make quicker decisions they want to drive. They hold the ball too long and they end up getting into trouble.
Fresh 14 for Saskatchewan following the football. Bernard gets up into the air. That one no good. Johnson skies up, up to grab that one. Kamba grabbing it out of the air for Edmonton. Moon dishes. Baker from distance. That one's good. Jordan Baker, a great shooter's touch.
Yeah, Baker not typically known as a three-point shooter, but you leave him open, he can knock him down.
8-6 Edmonton, just about halfway home here in the first quarter of play. Saskatchewan, we've seen it throughout the series. Moments away from the media timeout here in Saskatoon. Let you know the upcoming media timeout brought to you by BitBuy, the official cryptocurrency of the CEBL. Alex Dewar into the game for the Saskatchewan Rattlers. Replaces his fellow U-Sport player, Nervins DeMostin. Well, you can tell from that reaction, you might be able to guess, Alex Dewar, a Saskatoon kid. It's a big reaction from the crowd.
Yeah, great to see Alex out there. And, here we go. There we go again. DeAndre Bernard.
Bernard feeling it. 3 big dunks here in the first quarter. Again, it's set up by great ball movement by his teammates.
Well, that's what the fans here tonight wanted to see, some high-flying action.
They're used to seeing high-flying action from Marlon Johnson. They're not used to seeing him wear the Edmonton uniform. He can't hit that shot. He's a little cold to start. Three-pointer rims out. Baker there for the rebound, so Edmonton will head in the other direction. 4:37 to go first quarter. Johnson, spin around shot. Again, good defense. Johnson able to hit this one. Doing all he could was Bandu.
We call that the old mouse in the house there. Yeah.
We did see that in the game on Sunday. And putting the smaller guy on Johnson. To reasonable effectiveness. Bernard on the inside. Give him the continuation. And one.
I am liking the energy he is bringing tonight. Wow.
That'll tie things up. Saskatchewan a chance to take a 1-point lead as they will head to the free throw line. That's coming up on the other side of this break as we're in the media timeout. You're watching the CEBL live on CBC Gem, CEBL Plus, and CBC. Getting set in the stands here in Saskatoon. They've been treated to a bit of a dunk show in the early going. DeAndre Bernard, 3 big dunks in the first 5 minutes of this game, and he's at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. DeAndre Bernard coming out on fire tonight, Rob.
Yeah, I like it. Like I said, they need to bring the energy, and he's liking what this crowd is doing. So he's playing to them, and he's making it fun for them.
Peter McNeely goes cross court for Jordan Baker. He looks to attack, goes off the glass, can't find the angle, loose ball. Edmonton able to corral it. Great hustle, Alex Stewart grab the loose ball. Peter McNeely, though, steals it back for Edmonton. Fresh possession for them. That's going to lead to the 3-point take. Matthew Kamba hits for 3.
Yeah, he's a shooter, so they got a tough shot there, but need to put more pressure on him, make him put the ball on the floor.
That gives Edmonton the 13-11 lead. 3 minutes, 32 seconds to go first quarter in Saskatoon. Poyser will pick up the dribble. He hands it off. Bandu tries to give it back to Poyser. A little bit of miscommunication there perhaps. The ball ends up going out of bounds, so back over to Edmonton. Daniels will check back in. Bernard gets a nice hand from the crowd as he checks out of the game for Saskatchewan. Edmonton up 2 with the ball. 3:16 to go first quarter. Steens controls. He's up high. Now he looks to attack. Tough foul call here against the Rattlers' Denzel Taylor. Coach Dow up there calming his player down, saying it's a bad call, but fall back. Got to move on. Just gotta deal with it.
Yeah, keep your head in the game. Next play, keep going.
Edmonton ball out of bounds with the 2-point lead. 14 on the shot clock. Baker on the baseline. He snaps it into the corner for the 3-point attempt. Nice touch from the corner. Matthew Kamba gives Edmonton the 5-point lead. Poyer. Nice move. Gets the lay-in. Jalen Poyser just sort of waited for the opening and gets kind of a little teardrop shot to drop.
Yeah, even though it went in, like I didn't really like to play there. He just dribble, and then, it's not something they want to get into. And then coming down at this end again, they're leaving the shooter again. Like they need to get a hand up in his face.
Yeah, Matthew Kamba once again taking advantage. He hits for 3. All of a sudden, a 6-point Saskatchewan lead. Poyser has to extend up high to corral that pass. He spins his way through once again. He wants to make it drop. Nice touch. Might not be the way you draw it up, but he's made it work the last couple of possessions.
It's working for him.
Another look from distance. This one long for Peter McNeely, coming away with it. Diawara, he'll pick it up, bounce ahead for Poyser. Poyser going to put it up for 3. That one short. Diawara able to pick up the offensive rebound. Another shot for Poyser. That one no good.
I don't know if he's calling for a sub there. He had no legs in that shot there. You can tell how flat it was there, so subs are coming in, and he's kind of coming out hard. He's breathing heavy.
Jamal Jones over to Jordan Baker. Baker hits for 3. All of a sudden, Edmonton, as hot as Saskatchewan had been and making things happen on the inside, Edmonton heating up on the outside.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about it earlier, right? So you got to try and sustain these Edmonton runs, right? So, but you can't do that by.
From Needham, Massachusetts. Originally spent 2 years as the director of basketball operations at Lafayette College and played his college ball at Clark University, where he actually got his start in scouting and recruiting as a student athlete. So a variety of experience Coach Connor Dow brings to this new role for him, interim head coach of the Saskatchewan Rattlers. His Rattlers trail 22-15 first quarter. Edmonton doing most of their good work from outside now. Saskatchewan's turn. Nerbens DeMostin hits for 3.
Yeah, good hit there. Edmonton kind of came out there, changed it up, went to a zone look there, and didn't phase the Rattlers there, and good look and good knockdown.
Just over a minute to go, first quarter. Edmonton moving the ball effectively. Jones ends up in the hands of Moon. Time getting short, down to 2 seconds. I don't know if Baker realizes it. He didn't get it off. Shot clock violation against Edmonton.
Good defense. Good job. Like I said, these guys, their effort on D has been great. It's just their shots the other end hasn't been falling for them, so they can continue to play this way on defense. It's gonna go well for them.
Maybe we can give the crowd a bit of a salute on that one. I'm guessing maybe his teammates were telling Baker that time was getting short. He might not have been able to hear it because crowd making a ton of noise. Are they going to make some more? They are. DeAndre Bernard with the lay-in. We got a 2-point game.
Yeah, find the hot guy there. Well done by Mamba there. Kind of driving, penetrating, and finding the man who's feeling it tonight.
20 seconds to go first quarter. Edmonton leads 22-20. Time getting short first quarter. Moon up into the air, trying to play it off the rim. Bernard, he ends up actually tipping it in. I think it was probably going to go in on the bounce, but it would have been nice if Bernard had been able to swat it off, because of course he can play it off the rim. Final couple of seconds. Bernard's going to heave it for 3 off to the left-hand side.
Bernard's been hot all night. He's scoring on offensive end. He's scoring on defensive end. He has the touch. Didn't have it there for the last second shot though. But anyway, his energy has been amazing. Great start for the Rattlers in this first quarter.
24-20 is our score after 10 quarter in Saskatoon. Don't forget to follow the Rattlers and Stingers on social media for all the inside scoop on your favorite CEBL teams. And while we're talking social media stuff, a big shout out to Haley McGoldrick. Haley, a few days back, was on Twitter asking which CEBL team she should follow, and the great social media team here in Saskatoon made an impassioned plea that she should follow the Rattlers, and I even chimed in and said she'd get a shout out if she chose the Rattlers. She did. So Haley, thank you for joining Rattler Nation. Underway, second quarter of play in Saskatoon. A miss out of the gate for Edmonton. First possession of the second quarter for the Saskatchewan Rattlers. They trail 24-20. Get a foul against Edmonton. Just underway, second quarter of play. Simon Hyatt, Rob Lovelace, Heather Morrison with you from Saskatoon. Thank you for tuning in. Bombi Diawara controls for the Rattlers. Johnson picks him up. Diawara looks to attack. He'll draw a contact. Looks like he'll be heading to the free throw line. See if it was Marlon Johnson committing the foul. No, instead it's actually going to be Kamel Archer for the Stingers committing it. Brady Skeen's going to check in. That'll send Archer to the bench. Bombi Diawara to the free throw line. Diawara out of Montreal. Another one of those guys who's really stepped up and played well during this difficult stretch for the Rattlers.
Yeah, he's going to be their consistent piece there. Like, you know, he started off the year well, and he's kind of just, I feel like he's played the same way, you know, throughout these games, and, you know, it's good to see him stay consistent, but let's see him move past that and kind of help push these guys to a win.
Diawara hits the second one. Now puts the pressure on Jones as he makes his way up the court. Johnson sets the screen up high. Diawara able to work his way through it. Hassling Jones all the way. Now they switch. As picking him up is Taylor. Down to 2 seconds on the shot clock. Desperation heave. That'll go as a shot clock violation. Second of those against Edmonton in the last couple of minutes here.
Yeah, great defense. The way that the guys are just getting out at them, getting hands on the ball, getting in everybody's face. You know, it's great to see that kind of defense. Nice high intensity.
Devontae Bandu back in for Saskatchewan. Bombi Diawara out.
Well-deserved break for Bombi there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just over a minute into the second quarter of play. Chance for Saskatchewan to tie or take the lead. We told you about it in the opening. Saskatchewan has shown during stretches they can play with this Edmonton team. Just needs to be consistent. Need to hit the shots, and Nervins Demostin hits for three to give Saskatchewan the 1 point lead.
It's nice to see, right? They had a very bad second quarter last time they played Edmonton, so it's good to see a better start here, and now they're in the lead.
Xavier Moon looking to drive. He can't find the angle. More good defense from Saskatchewan. Rattlers ball out of bounds. Back and forth affair throughout. Edmonton has spent more time leading, but it's now the Rattlers with the 1 point advantage and the ball 25-24. 8:20 to go, second quarter from Saskatoon. Bandu will pick up the dribble. This is Taylor now up high, back to Devontae Bandu. He draws the double team. Taylor looks back up high for Bernard. He dishes it off for Walker. Walker dribbles into a double team, almost traveled. Dishes to the corner, trying to get it back up high as time was getting short. Leads to a fast break opportunity. Xavier Moon in the other direction. It's a 1 point Edmonton lead. Travis Daniels getting ready to check back into the game, as is his opposite number. Jordan Baker also wearing number 8 for Edmonton. The next whistle. Bandu controls. Out on him is Jones. Looking again to the corner, shot from distance. That one misses everything for DeAndre Bernard. Saskatchewan showing a lot of pressure, a lot of energy. Moon snaps it to the corner. Another look for Matthew Kamba. A rare miss from him. He had hit pretty much everything prior to that.
Yeah, he was 4 for 5 there in that first quarter. So, yeah, surprising to see him miss that one.
Ball stays alive somehow for Saskatchewan. Went through a few sets of hands. The floater for Bandu. Beautiful touch.
Yeah, nice touch. Nice little floater. Nice and high teardrop.
Back to a 1 point Rattlers lead, 27-26. Again, something we haven't necessarily seen. Saskatchewan piling up the points in the early going. Something they've struggled to do, but scoring at a furious pace here are the Rattlers. Mass substitutions for Edmonton. Daniels and Poyser in for the Rattlers. Baker, Campos, Peter McNeely all in for the Sting. Stingers ball out of bounds. Down 127-26. Polar Park Brewing Company, the Stingers' official craft beer partner. Edmonton, born and brewed right off Edmonton's iconic White Avenue. Local menu, legendary events and beers. Go visit Polar Park when you're in Edmonton. Up into the air, Peter McNeely draws contact, gets the basket to drop. Chance at a three-point play. Time's getting short on the shot clock. Peter McNeely kind of has a grin on his face. And maybe he's not entirely sure that was a great call. I don't know.
Yeah, everybody's looking around surprised. He looked surprised that he got that call too.
But he has given the Stingers the 1-point advantage. Chance to make it 2. 6:35 to go. First half of action from Saskatoon. Mambi Diawara going to check back into the game for the Rattlers. That'll send DeAndre Bernard having an outstanding game for Saskatchewan to the bench. He's leading the way for the Rattlers in scoring with his 11 points. He came into this one with 18 points total in the 5 games he had played. He's up to 11 already. Lob pass up ahead. That one won't find its target, but the Rattlers keep it alive. Bandu up high. Poyser. Now Daniels. Daniels looking to attack. Spins his way through. Baker reaches in, tries to rip it away, and is called for the foul.
Yeah, we haven't called Daniels' name much today, and I think now there's they kind of slow down and get him some touches, inside looks there, and kind of change the pace of this game a little bit in the favor of the Rattlers.
Poyser fakes the pass, a little hesitation, tries to go off the glass, has a bad angle on it. Little contact, but looked like a good no call there. Moon now looking to attack. He'll get up into the air. Nice touch, man. Moon can just do it to you. He can hit from outside. He can attack. He's tough to stop.
He is, and we didn't say his name much either in the first quarter.
No, you're right.
He's going to come out now and get his team back going.
Travis Daniels puts up the 3-point attempt, trying to get himself involved in the game a little bit more. That one no good, so remains 31-27 Edmonton. 5:37 to go. Loose ball. Mambi Diawara trying to keep it alive, unable to do so. Going to go as a football. So back over to Edmonton. Nervins DeMostin back in for Saskatchewan. He replaces Walker. Fresh 14 for Edmonton. 5:35 to go. First quarter of play in Saskatoon. Marlon Johnson Jr. long inbound pass into the hands of Sasha Kapos. Back to Moon. Moon looking to drive. He'll draw contact. Looks like it's DeMostin going to pick up the foul. Is DeMostin. Called for his first foul of the game. Was a quick rest for DeAndre Bernard. He'll check back in for Saskatchewan. Replace Jalen Poyser. 5.5 to go, second quarter of play. 4-point Edmonton lead with the ball. Capos looking to bounce it ahead. No more good defense from Saskatchewan. Bandu denying the pass. He comes away with the steal and heads in the other direction. Bandu thought about the shot from way outside. Thinks better of it, passes off wisely. DeMostin looking inside. Bernard goes off the glass. Good defense. Jordan Baker disrupting that shot from behind.
Yeah, great defense there. Like I said, he does it all for this team.
Running take on the other end for Baker, pardon me. He switched to the left hand the last second. That one won't go, so remains a 4-point game. Under 5 to go here in the second quarter play. Shot from distance. That one no good. So both teams have gone a little bit cold here in the last couple of minutes as the shot misses for Nervins DeMostin. 4:40 to go, second quarter. Banks off the glass and in. Nice touch. Adika Peter McNeely expands the Edmonton lead back to 6. Media timeout coming your way shortly. Want to remind you the media timeout in the second quarter brought to you by Grow Personal Development. 4:20 to go, second quarter. Daniels, will they give it to him? They will, and one!
Nice strong move there by Daniels. That's what he needs to do is come downhill at guys, use that big strong body of his to finish strong. Well done.
Travis Daniels makes it a 4-point game. Another look at it here. Chance to make it a 3-point game coming up on the other side of the break. You're watching live CEBL basketball on CBC Gem, CEBL Plus, and CBC Sports, and listening on TSN 1260 Edmonton. Set against the Saskatchewan Rattlers. Rattlers hanging tough with them. Travis Daniels heading to the to the free throw line, looking to make it a 3-point game. Following the foul, that one rattles around and eventually drops. 33-30 now the score as Daniels able to hit. One possession game. 4:10 to go from Saskatoon. Xavier Moon picks up the dribble. He looks inside for Capos. That one no good. Comes up well short. Back come the Rattlers. A 3 would tie it as we hit the 4-minute mark. Devontae Bandu controls. Taking it away from Moon. Bandu looking to attack. Dribbles into a triple team. Going to be an offensive foul, it looks like. Maybe just a little bit too aggressive there by Bandu. Certainly the defense just collapsed on him. Probably should have thought to pass that one off.
Yeah, exactly. Great call. Yeah, he kind of dribbled in that corner there, kind of jumped up, kind of got stuck. I know they were calling for him, a little pick and roll play there, but these guys are doing so well just moving the ball. I think they got to get back to that. Move it around, loop it around. Look at that matchup with Daniels inside.
Brady Skeens back into the game for Edmonton. He replaces Sasha Capos. Peter McNeely looking to attack. Good defense by Saskatchewan. The follow almost goes by Skeens. That could have been a travel. Instead, it's a big block. DeAndre Bernard knocks it into next week.
Wow. Like
DeAndre Bernard with some energy tonight.
With some energy. Wow, helping out his teammate there with a huge block.
Another good look at it there.
He can get up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bernard and Daniels celebrate afterwards. Ball stays with Saskatchewan. 3.5 to go, second quarter play. Marlon Johnson up into the air. He draws contact.
Ooh. I don't know. Yeah.
Look clean deal. We'll get another look at it here. Might have gotten the arm on the way down. Johnson again, the former Saskatchewan Rattler. A real crowd favorite when he played here. Lots of spectacular plays, huge dunks during his time as a member of Rattler Nation. Johnson hits them both. That makes the score 35-30 in favor of Edmonton. 3:23 to go, first half of action for Saskatoon. Diawara controls for the Rattlers. Daniels a little bit of a screen. Diawara looks to attack. Edmonton again doing a good job of collapsing, trying to pass it down low. That one intended for Devontae Bandu goes out of bounds off of Edmonton. 8 seconds on the shot clock for Saskatchewan to work with. .309 to go, second quarter. Daniels hands it off from the corner. 4-3, just a little bit long. That one won't drop for DeMostin. So Moon in the other direction. His Stingers lead 35-30. Peter McNeely for 3. That one no good. Bandu in the other direction for Saskatchewan. Goes between his legs. Now towards the baseline. Back up high for Travis Daniels. DeMostin. He passes off. Mambi Diawara for 3.
Much better movement there. But on the other end, you got to get back.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you could tell Coach Dow was calling for the travel there. I thought maybe Johnson took an extra step, and see on the other side, Edmonton wanted a foul on that one. So good play on both ends, but you're right. Saskatchewan's got to fall back and shut that down. Bernard passes off. Good decision there to get the ball back up high to Daniels down low. Drawing contact, DeAndre Bernard. Looks like this foul's going to go against Brady Skeens.
Yeah, good movement there again. You know, they're looking for Bernard now, right? So he has that energy. He's flying around. So I like the way they're trying to find him on the inside.
Kamba in for Edmonton, Walker in for Saskatchewan. I said it was Skeens because he was sort of patting his chest saying that foul was on him. Instead, it's actually called on Marlon Johnson. Either way, DeAndre Bernard to the free throw line, trying to cut into a 4-point deficit. He does, hitting the front end. Strong game. Once again, DeAndre Bernard, spectacular first quarter of play especially. He's now up to 12 points on the night, leading the way for the Saskatchewan Rattlers. Second one, no good. Nervins DeMostin, second leading scorer for the Rattlers to this point. He's got 8 points. leading the way for the Stingers is Combo with his 12, Baker with 10. Ball going to go back over to the Rattlers.
A little conversation they're happening too there between Johnson and Diarra. He didn't really like that screen there. He let him know a bit about it.
New to the CDL this year is the launch of CDL Plus, the official OTT platform filled with behind-the-scenes footage, a library of your favorite games, and never-before-seen action. Visit plus.cbl.ca to sign up today. 1:46 to go, second quarter. Rattlers with the ball, down 3, 37-34. Diawara up high. Daniel sets the screen. Diawara goes in the other direction. Ball out of bounds. The officials look at each other. Yeah, good job by the officials getting together to decide. Ball will stay with Saskatchewan. 5 on the shot clock. Bandu will check back in for the Saskatchewan Rattlers. That'll send Bobby Diawara to the bench. 1:36 to go, second quarter. Rattlers with 5 on the shot clock. Daniels down to 2 on the shot clock. Gonna have to put it up from distance. Nice touch, Tevon Walker. Tied up at 37. Alex Dewar back in for Saskatchewan. He had Moon attacking high off the glass. Gets it to go back to the 2-point Edmonton lead. Now he chases down Dewar. Tries to prevent it from going out of bounds. Looks like we're going to get a foul against Saskatchewan, I believe. Or is it just out? No, it will be a foul against Alex Dewar. So Edmonton ball out of bounds with the 2-point lead.
Good job. Couple plays there for Xavier Moon coming down this way. A nice high little touch off the glass there. He let Bernard know about it too, saying he can't block me. Came down this way, hustled, tipped it out. Good.
Edmonton in the bonus, so Jones to the free throw line. Chance to add to their lead. Spans it by 1 now, 40-37. Time getting short, second quarter. Second one, no good, but Moon right there for the rebound, way up in the air to grab that one. Yeah, I talked about his great defensive play on that last possession as he turns it over. Bounce pass ahead for Dewar up into the air. Contact. Get the foul going against Edmonton. Looks like this is going to be called on Jamal Jones. Is Jones picking it up? So that'll send the local product, Dewar, to the free throw line. Nervins DeMoston in for Saskatchewan. Archer back in for Edmonton. 56.4 to go as Dewar heads to the free throw line. Makes it a 2-point game, 40-38 as he hits the front end. Good on both. Seen Dewar drain many free throws during his collegiate career here in Saskatoon.
Yeah, good job by him coming in, and every time he's coming to the game, these past few games he's gotten to play. He's done a good job, right? He's coming in there fearless, going at these guys, and he looks good out there.
Yeah, that was something we certainly heard in training camp from the Rattlers officials. They believe Alex Dewar can play at this level, and certainly had the privilege of seeing him excel at every level he's played at here in Saskatoon, be it high school, university, and now the pro ranks fitting in nicely. Time getting short. Xavier Moon puts it up. That one no good. Chance for the Stingers to reset as they pull down the offensive board. So back up high to Moon. He looks to attack, dribbles into traffic. Rattlers come away with the ball. Shot clock, game clock virtually identical. Bandu for 3! Rattlers lead 42-40. 10 seconds to go, second quarter. Many of the fans here in the crowd up on their feet as time winds down to 4 seconds. Jones, last second dish, big block at the end. Bernard comes up with it. Once again, the shot will be waved off. Even though it went in, why not? It's all working for Saskatchewan at the end of the second quarter. Rattlers take the 42-40 lead into the locker room at the half. Our Heather Morrison will be standing by shortly with an interview with one of our 42-40 at the half. 20 minutes to go in this one. Saskatchewan will have the ball to begin the third quarter of play. DeAndre Bernard talked about his outstanding first half. He gets it into the hands of Nervins Demostin. Demostin playing significant minutes. Bandu, now Daniels looking to tack all the way through. Can't get it to go. Johnson might have gotten a hand on the shot. I couldn't quite tell.
It's okay, though. Good start for the Rattlers. I like to see them getting it to Daniels, him getting a touch right away, and seeing what he can do. They got to get him going.
Skeens trying to muscle his way in. Good defense by the Rattlers down low, disrupting that shot. So one shot apiece, no points so far. That shot goes up for Bandu. It won't go. Diawara wide open for three. That one no good for Saskatchewan. Offensive rebound. Diawara with a second chance for three. That one a little bit short, but Bandu doing a great job getting that second chance look for Saskatchewan.
That has been Saskatchewan's problem throughout the year too, is they have good looks. They just can't knock these shots down.
Xavier Moon, oh yeah, that's a bad foul against Mambi Diawara. You could see he just grabbed the jersey of Xavier Moon and kind of threw him. That's going to go as an unsportsmanlike foul against Saskatchewan.
Yeah, you can't make those kind of plays. It's just, stay solid. Don't let these little games go back and forth. So.
It's understandable to me that Xavier Moon frustrates you as a player, because that's probably what we just saw there for Mambi Diawara, but you can't let that turn into fouls.
And you don't want to get Xavier going either,
no.
right? So he's going to look to assert himself in this game now, right? So we didn't say his name too much in the first half, but he's a guy now that's going to start taking over. So Rattlers need to watch out. And, can't make the guy upset, because he'll get going.
Yeah, more than once we've seen Xavier Moon absolutely go off. He goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line following the beautiful take, and then drawing the unsportsmanlike foul. So following that foul, it will be Edmonton's ball out of bounds. They trailed by 2 at the half, now lead by 1 with the ball. Baker going to hand it off to Moon. Got a feeling he just wants to take it all the way in. Goes high off the glass. That one won't go. Loose ball. Ball still loose. Going to go out of bounds. Bandu, the last to touch it, will go back over to Edmonton. Good hustle on both sides, fighting for that loose ball. Fresh 24 for Edmonton. Baker into Moon. 43-42 our score. Just over a minute played here in the third quarter. Simon Hyatt, Rob Lovelace, Heather Morrison with you. Good steal there. Travis Daniels just extends up, able to grab that ball out of the air. Careless pass by Edmonton. Daniels going to put it up from distance. Travis Daniels for three.
Wow, here we go. Good shot by Daniels.
Been a couple of times this season where we've seen him put up three-pointers that were maybe ill-advised, but hits absolutely nothing but net there. Moon looking for the answer on the other end. That one no good. Ball knocked back. Devontae Bandu on the run. He's going to take it all the way in. Fast break points. 4-point lead for Saskatchewan. 47-43 as we near the 8-minute mark here in the third quarter play in Saskatoon. The last 2 games between these two teams have been absolute blowouts in favor of Edmonton. Saskatchewan right there with them tonight, although Baker makes it a 1-point game as he hits for 3.
Yeah, that's their captain. That's their other go-to guy that kind of keeps this team together, right? So, Jordan, he just plays so calm out there, right? So he gets the ball, you'll watch him bring the team together, and that's how Edmonton's going to get back in this game and take over is through Jordan Baker.
Adika Peter McNeely replaces Skeens for Edmonton as Xavier Moon's picked up his second foul. Up high Demostin. Bandu back to Nervins Demostin. Thought about picking up the dribble, loses the handle, lucky to keep it alive. Daniels, Baker on him. He's feeling it from outside. Travis Daniels for 3.
Showed a little bit of everything he's got, I was going to say he's more of the inside guy, but he's showing a nice outside touch tonight.
The lead for Saskatchewan is 3, 49-46. Baker last second pass. I thought he could have taken that one in. Johnson goes to the left hand, gets it to drop. Lead back down to 1 for Saskatchewan with the ball. 49-48 as we hit the 7-minute mark here in the third quarter. Bandu going to pull back. He'll put it up for 3. Devontae Bandu!
Yeah, Bandu he's been consistent from out there, right? So I like how he's looking for a shot. Doing a good job. And like I said, we talked at the beginning, him being that leader out there, and he's doing that tonight.
Peter McNeely looks to the corner, spinning his way through. Kamba, he loses the handle. Back come the Rattlers with the lead. Chance for their largest lead of the night. If they can score a point on this possession. 6:25 to go, third quarter. Drawing the double team. Bandu, he gets it over to Bernard. Bernard will pick up the dribble. He tries to bounce it down low. Ball will go off the foot of the Edmonton player and stay with Saskatchewan. Norgan Biotech is the official test provider of the CEBL, helping players, coaches, staff, and partners stay ahead of the pandemic. Norgan Biotech, thank you for all you've done. Rattlers ball with the 4-point lead, matching their largest lead of the night. Shot from distance, hits the side of the backboard for Nervins to Mostyn. Up ahead, great ball movement, man. Edmonton's been good in transition tonight.
They have been, and that's where, Saskatchewan's got to be a little bit smarter on there. That was a tough shot in the corner. He's kind of too deep there. He kind of got stuck and didn't know what to do, and, those tough, bad shots, they always turn into, better plays for Edmonton the other way.
Matthew Kamba able to get the points for Edmonton to make it a 2-point game. Devontae Bandu thought about the shot. Takes a few steps in, puts up the 2-pointer with Moon on him. That one no good. Moon on the run in the other direction. Big block shot. Once again, DeAndre Bernard.
Edmonton guys are surprised there. They're thinking the ball was coming on the way down when he was swiping that. So
get another look at it here. It's close.
He didn't hit his head on the rim there. Wow, he is flying around.
Yeah, man. Whatever he had to eat today, I want some, man. Playing with a ton of energy, having a great game to DeAndre Bernard. Ball stays with Saskatchewan, up to 5:33 to go, third quarter. Diawara directing traffic up high. He bounces it ahead for Bandu. Bandu will pick up the dribble. Back to Diawara. Has to chase it down. 11 on the shot clock. Nice little hesitation shot. Good look at it for Diawara, just couldn't finish. So now a chance for the Stingers to tie or take the lead. Baker will pick up the dribble down low. Back up high for Peter McNeely. Baker comes up to set the screen. Now he gets the ball down low. He goes strong. Can't get the shot to drop, but draws contact and will head to the free throw line. Jordan Baker again having an outstanding game for the Stingers. Now up to 13 points on the night. Go with 8 rebounds. Baker hits the front end. What a thrill it's got to be for this young man playing in his hometown of Edmonton. Not just playing, but emerging as a real star in the CBL.
Yeah, he is. He's like Mr. Edmonton. Yeah, so he's done a lot of good things for that community. He'll be coaching in Edmonton this year as well, too. So a lot of good things for Jordan Baker.
Of course, played for the Alberta Golden Bears collegiately. Ties the game up at 52 with his free throws. Under 5 to go. Devontae Bandu on the drive. Now we'll get a block shot on the Edmonton side of things. Adika Peter McNeely getting his hand on it as we're heading in to the media timeout. The upcoming third quarter media timeout is brought to you by Entrust Disability Services Respite. Thank you to Entrust and all of our sponsors.
He's sitting at 4 of 6 right now, and they've kind of gone away from finding him. So we'll see if they can, get him some good looks again from 3.
Rattlers ball, 3 seconds on the shot clock for them to work with. Quick take from outside. That one no good for the Rattlers to Vaughn Walker. So Stingers, as they've done all game long, head down the court in a hurry. Peter McNeely for 3. That'll hit. 3-point lead, Edmonton 55-52. Adika Peter McNeely hitting from outside. Bandu, now Daniels. Daniels looking to attack against Baker. He goes up strong. Good defense by Marlon Johnson to deny the shot. Back comes Xavier Moon. He looks to the corner. This is Johnson. Little jumper. That one no good. Diawara way up to grab the rebound as Baker ends up down on the ground for Edmonton. We'll get a foul against Edmonton's Kamba. Nervins DeMoston, Alex Dewar, the tandem of U Sports players for the Saskatchewan Rattlers, both checking into the game for the Green and Wheat. Meanwhile, Jamal Jones will come in to replace Matthew Kamba of Edmonton. 3:50 to go. Third quarter of play. Rattlers with the ball down 3, 55-52. Taylor hands it off for DeMoston. DeMoston fakes right, goes left, dribbles through, kicks it outside. Daniels feeling it from 3. That one won't go. Peter McNeely looks ahead. Jordan Baker, shot denied once again. Another block shot. This time it's Travis Daniels. Saskatchewan in transition, and it's now Edmonton on the other end blocking the shot of Alex Dewar. Adika Peter McNeely denying the shot.
Yeah, the action both ways there. Just from knowing Alex's game there, I know he likes to drive and get in deep there all the time. So you see to make a little bit of a play there and look for his little teammate in the corner for a better shot.
Skeens in, Baker out for Edmonton. Remains Saskatchewan ball. Lots of time on the shot clock. Unfortunately, they turn it over. Peter McNeely going to dribble out with it for Edmonton. Thought about taking it all the way. Instead, kicks it to the corner. Wide open look. 4-3. Can lead to a timeout for the Saskatchewan Rattlers. There's a little bit of momentum for Edmonton here. It was all Saskatchewan, all the momentum in the world. If you're a believer in the Nighthawks' first win of the season, downing Ottawa 90-87, as I mentioned. All 5 starters in double digits in scoring. Great game for Kat Barber in the victory. 24 points, 6 assists. Nick Ward in the loss, 20 points, 13 rebounds. Get you an updated look at the standings coming up in just a little while, as that has changed following the game earlier tonight. Guelph picking up that first victory of the year. Back to live actions. Going to get a foul called against Edmonton. Driving hard was DeAndre Bernard. He'll head to the free throw line. Devontae Bandu going to check into the game for the Saskatchewan Rattlers. Alex Dewar will head to the bench. Bernard to the free throw line. Leading the way tonight for the Saskatchewan Rattlers. With that free throw made, he's up to 13 points on the night. Pulls the Rattlers within 5, 58-53. He hits them both, so it's a 4-point game now. 2:45 to go. Third quarter of play. Jones controls. Into the corner. Peter McNeely will bring it back up high. That shot comes up well short. Lands in the lap of the Rattlers. DeMoston, good job to keep it alive as he drew all sorts of pressure up ahead for Bandu. That one going to be knocked out of bounds. Adika Peter McNeely, the last to touch it. We'll stay with Saskatchewan, 14 on the shot clock.
I think the thing is here, they're coming out aggressive on defense here, right? Lots of energy I can see on their part here.
2:22 to go, third quarter. Saskatchewan with the ball, down 4. Bandu up high, down to 6 on the shot clock. Bandu will pick up the dribble. He bounces down low. Good ball movement. Good defense, though, down low, denying DeMoston's shot.
Yeah, I don't think he really fully had a handle on it, too, as he tried that reverse. It kind of slipped in his hand there, so it made it a little tougher for him.
Good ball movement. Johnson finds Peter McNeely. He'll draw the foul and head to the free throw line. Well, now that we have fans in the stands here in Saskatoon and in Edmonton, fans returning there, you don't want to miss the excitement that CEBL basketball brings. For Edmonton fans wanting to see the defending champs in action, visit thestingers.ca. And for the great Rattlers fans here in Saskatoon, you can visit therattlers.ca. We're right across the province. This is the province's team. Come on up to Saskatoon, join in the fun, the crowd. We heard about it at the half from DeAndre Bernard. What a difference the crowd is making tonight. Helping the Rattlers stay in this one. Currently down 5 as Adika Peter McNeely hits the front end. Peter McNeely out of Toronto. He's going to check out of the game following that second made free throw. He'll be replaced by Alex Carson. Carson, one of the U-Sport players. With the strength of this Edmonton team, he doesn't see the floor a lot, although has gotten to play in the last couple of blowouts against Saskatchewan. He gets his first shift tonight. As Carson wearing number 15. Played collegiately in Halifax at Dalhousie. Time getting short here on Saskatchewan. Bandu tries to force the pass across. More good defense from Edmonton. They'll slow things down now in transition. This is Carson. He takes it in, now looks to dish off to Jordan Baker. 1:25 to go, third quarter of play. Peter McNeely looks towards the corner, open look for three. Nice touch. That is that man, Alex Carson, out of Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia. He hits for three. All of a sudden, the Stingers by 9.
Yeah, that speaks to Edmonton's depth, right? Like any guy coming in ready, they can knock down shots. They move the ball around so well and then find the open guy.
9-point advantage marks the largest lead of the night for the Edmonton Stingers. Time getting short in the third quarter. This is Poyser. Might have walked there, yeah, just too many steps. More good defense from Edmonton, forcing that turnover. Mamba Diawara in. Devontae Bandu out.
Yeah, this energy of the Stingers really has taken the Rattlers out of, what they were doing well in those first two quarters, right? So Rattlers need to find their way again here and trying to cut this lead down.
63-54 our score. 40 seconds to go third quarter. Edmonton with the ball and the lead, looking to take it all the way. That one won't go, but they're right there to tip it in. Jordan Baker following up the miss by Jamal Jones. First double-digit lead for either team in this one as time gets short in the third quarter. DeMoston on the outside. He'll pick up the dribble, looks to attack. Now dishes out for Poyser. Poyser can't find the opening. He dishes off for Bernard. Loose ball. Going to have to be a desperation heave. Mambi Diawara doesn't hit anything. And now long pass way down the floor. Going to lead to an open take as time getting short. Again, Edmonton maybe not as aware of the clock as they should have been as time runs out on them in the third quarter, but they will take an 11-point lead into the fourth.
Yeah, lucky for the Rattlers there, right? So what Edmonton does well is they get out and they push the ball. We had two Rattlers guys sitting here kind of just like...
10 minutes to go in Saskatoon. 65-54 our score. Edmonton, their largest lead of the night. The 11-point advantage heading into the fourth and final quarter of play. Simon Hyatt, Rob Lovelace, Heather Morrison with you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to this excellent game from Saskatoon. All three of the matchups have been close between these two, save for one quarter, and perhaps the third quarter will tell the tale in this one. Edmonton outscoring Saskatchewan 25-12 in the third quarter of play. Saskatchewan did hold a 2-point advantage at the half. Perhaps good news for the Rattlers as Edmonton with a rare miss here in the last few minutes of play to open the fourth stanza. Bandu gonna put it up. He comes up short, just gets the front of the rim. So remains 65-54, early going fourth quarter. Nice touch from outside in the other direction. Again, Alex Carson hits. He's been a spark off the bench here.
Yeah, he's done well coming in and being ready. But again, Rattlers taking tough shots and then, they're after the shot, they're not getting back, right? So the guy on the top needs to hustle back, cut off that long transition pass.
1 minute played here in the fourth quarter in Saskatoon. Travis Daniels, time's going to run out on him on the shot clock. He had the ball sort of inside near the key area, and then time getting short for some reason brought it back up high as again good defensive pressure from Edmonton kind of forced him out there, and clock just ran out with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, they're getting back to that, dribble, trying to go one-on-one, get back, moving the ball around.
Baker, back up high for Jones, back to Baker. He's got the look for three, that one short. Loose ball saved by Edmonton and then saved by Baker momentarily. Ball going to go out of bounds, though, off the hands of Baker, back over to Saskatchewan.
Bernard coming back in the game here. Let's see if he can bring the energy, get these guys on a bit of a run here.
DeAndre Bernard, 14 points to lead all scorers for Saskatchewan. Devontae Bandu with 10. Mambi Diawara with 5 points, 5 boards for the Rattlers. Jordan Baker leading all scorers with his 17 points. Matthew Comba with 14. Bandu will pick up the dribble. This is Bernard trying to get it back to a cutting Bandu. Ball out of bounds. Baker can't keep it alive, so ball back to Saskatchewan. 8:09 to go, fourth quarter. 68-54 Edmonton. Marlon Johnson Jr. will check back into the game for Edmonton. He'll replace Brady Skeens.
Surprised they reset the clock there on this one. I think maybe the refs will have to talk about that.
And now as you say that, the ref does make his way over to the table, but no, it will stay as is. We're now down 18 seconds showing on the shot clock. Daniels. Now DeMostin. Bandu, off balance shot. He'll draw contact and head to the free throw line. So Devontae Bandu. Contact there you can see from Jamal Jones. Bandu to the free throw line. In the opening we talked about the difference he's made for the Saskatchewan Rattlers team. Played collegiately at Baylor, so he's familiar with these colors he's wearing with the Rattlers. Slightly different shades. Bandu hits them both. Makes it a 12-point game, just under 8 to go. Former 6th man of the year during his time at Baylor, where he spent a couple of years. Jones gets up into the air. He gets his shot blocked. Keeping it alive, though, is Edmonton. Marlon Johnson's shot no good. Bandu way up to grab the rebound for Saskatchewan. Running all the way. DeMostin can't get it to go, but Travis Daniels there to finish it up.
Great attack there by DeMostin. That's what they need more of there. Good job by Daniels following that up.
That makes it a 10-point game. 68-58, 7:25 to go. Oh, DeAndre Bernard thought he had the clean block. He's going to be called for the foul.
Travis Daniels calling there for he wants to see the replay on that.
Everyone wants to see it. You know what the crowd thought of that one. Will send Comba to the free throw line. Matthew Comba also playing in his home province, although he's a native of Calgary, played collegiately at Central Arkansas, and has also played professionally in Spain. Comba hits the front end. That makes it an 11-point lead for Edmonton, 69-58. Make it a 12-point Edmonton advantage. Time getting short on Saskatchewan if they look to claim their first win of the season. DeMostin into the front court. This is Diawara. Back into the hands of Bandu. Bandu going to spot up from outside. That three-pointer off the mark. Way up to grab it. Xavier Moon on the rebound. Coach Dow wanting the foul on that three-point attempt. Peter McNeely going to fall back. This would be for two. Just grazes the front of the rim. Jordan Baker has it land in his lap, and he gets the easy lay-in. And the Saskatchewan Rattlers going to take a timeout. Those points far too easy for Edmonton.
Yeah, Baker, right place, right time, right? Mr. Double-double there, so yeah, he's done well. But Saskatchewan again here, they gotta dig in here and get back into this rebounding, right? So he's got a whole package.
Guelph Nighthawks travel west to play the Fraser Valley Bandits in their next game in the next CEBL broadcast. Tip-off set for Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern. That's the next broadcast. Want to tell you a little bit about the next games for these two teams. This Thursday, the Stingers will travel to Hamilton for a date with the Honey Badgers. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern, 5 Mountain Time. Saskatchewan Rattlers will be hosting the Guelph Nighthawks Friday night here in Saskatoon as we resume a live action. More points for Edmonton on the run. Matthew Comba gets it to go. Now we're getting a warning issued to the Saskatchewan bench. Well, Heather Morrison earlier talked about the fire we see from Coach Dow. he just gets a warning from the official, perhaps giving the officials too much of an earful here. Understandable, the game may be slipping away a little bit from Saskatchewan, a game they had a chance to win.
Yeah, I know he's trying to kind of get his team going, stick up for his team, but you got to try and stay calm in that situation a bit too, and just try and focus on what these guys can do.
Nice rebounding by Nervins to Mostyn. Then he turns it over. Then Edmonton turns it over. Officials actually going to get together. It will be Saskatchewan ball. 5:56 to go, fourth quarter. The lead now 16 for Edmonton, 74-58. Mambi Diawara going to check out. Rattlers need a push here. They led at the half by 2. Now find themselves down 16. Poyser controls. Johnson out on him. Poyser looking to muscle his way in, lowers the shoulder. He's going to be called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, a little bit too much there, kind of fully extend the arm there. He kind of knew he was stuck, right, going against a bigger player there. He's trying to give himself some space so he can do a little bit of a step back, but a little bit too much.
Second foul of the game on Poyser. So back over to Edmonton, just under 5.5 to go fourth quarter. Marlon Johnson Jr.'s three-point attempt well off the mark. DeMoston controls. Now Bandu. Nearing the midpoint of the fourth and final quarter. Poyser fakes the shot, now looks to attack, kicks it to the corner, open look for Bernard. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, that hasn't been his shot, tonight. He's better kind of around the rim, crashing the hoop, dive into the hoop. Need to find a better guy out there on those drives.
Baker looks to take it in. Beautiful lob pass. Marlon Johnson there to finish it off. Pressure from Edmonton. Another turnover. McNeely off the glass. I think he was trying to set up Johnson. Moon tried to play it. Neither of them got it. Saskatchewan comes away with the basketball.
You need to capitalize on that. Good job, Edmonton, getting back and stopping the ball.
Poyser controls for the green and wheat. He draws contact on his way through. Jones will check back in for the Stingers. Alex Dewar back in for Saskatchewan. I'll send Devontae Bandu, Bandu's going to handle inbounds duties. Also checking in for Saskatchewan, Denzel Taylor. 4:16 to go, fourth quarter. Rattlers 14 on the shot clock. Instead it'll be Alex Dewar to handle inbounds duties for Saskatchewan. Can Saskatchewan make a leg push and make a game out of this? Bandu up high. He's going to put up from way outside. That one no good. Bernard had his hands on it momentarily. Ball go out of bounds back over to the Stingers. 76-58. Edmonton pulling away in this one. First half as close as could be, back and forth throughout. They controlled the third quarter and now looking to control the fourth as well. And now it's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. Jordan Baker doesn't like that. Taylor called for the foul as Baker goes down hard. His teammates able to get between him and Taylor. Get another look at it. You can hear Coach Jermaine Small up, barking at the officials. Not liking that play.
If he's barking at the officials, he's barking at the other coach over here as well too. So there's some words going back and forth with the players. They didn't like that play at all. So
it's nice because we have official right beside us.
Rule that is applying right now, but it doesn't look like they're going into the Ian Lam ending and adding the 9 points to the Stingers lead. Something that I do want to mention though is that in the last 2 games, Rattlers were out 40 points behind the leading scorer, so they're in a bit of a better position here tonight.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, Heather Morrison, keeping us apprised of the situation. We are into the Elam ending. We believe that the target score is 86. That would be 77 plus 9, but a bit more of a discussion here with the officials. Now it looks like we're ready to go.
It'll be Saskatchewan's fans' first little opportunity to see the Elam ending in action.
That's right, absolutely. Good ball movement by Edmonton. The clock is off. Unable to get it to drop. Saskatchewan comes away with it. Target score is 86. You can see it there. The one, pay attention to that one in the upper left-hand corner. Ignore that one on the score bug. Nice touch from outside. Devontae Bandu for 3. So yeah, bottom line, Edmonton needs, well, either team needs to get to 86. So Edmonton 9 short of that. Saskatchewan 25 short of that mark. When we went to the media timeout following the unsportsmanlike foul, Jordan Baker did take his free throw attempt and missed that free throw attempt. Just to keep you fully updated on what's happening. Now he's going to head back to the free throw line. Chance at a 3-point play. Outstanding play for Jordan Baker continues.
Yeah, he's just a strong player, right? Like even that move there, like even trying to push him off, you can. His upper body strength is there, you can see, right? So he's just a, well, I keep saying, all-around solid player.
Clock is off. The lead now 19 for Edmonton following the 3-point play by Jordan Baker. 6 points needed for Edmonton. Nervins Demostin fakes the shot, gets it into the hands of Travis Daniels. This is Nervins Demostin, time getting short on the clock. Shot won't go. Nice rebounding as Diawaro's shot misses. He gets it back. He looks to attack. That one won't go. Daniels there to clean it up. He gets it to rattle home. So now Saskatchewan 23 points short of that target mark. Certainly a tough mountain to climb. Xavier Moon, again, looked like he was going to drive. The path gets shut down, so he's just going to pull up for the jumper from the free throw line. It's nothing but net, and Edmonton now just needs 4 points to wrap it up. Demostin looks to take it all the way. Nice touch, Nervins Demostin off the glass and in for Saskatchewan. Then comes up with the steal. Had it momentarily, ends up knocking it out of bounds. So ball will go over to Edmonton. Gets a nice reaction from the crowd here in Saskatoon.
I like the way he's up pressuring, but needs a whole team pressure, right? He's the only one up there kind of getting in the face of the Stingers here pressuring, and the rest of his teammates back there. Need to be up with him, right? Team defense.
Jamal Jones picks it up for Edmonton. This is Baker. He'll pick up the dribble, gets it knocked away. Good job to get up there by Saskatchewan. Now Bandu on the run. He looks to take it all the way. He'll draw contact. Foul going to go against Edmonton's Jamal Jones. Another look at it here. Foul came before that block by Xavier Moon. So Bandu to the free throw line. Bandu hits the front end. So now Saskatchewan 21 points away from that target mark, which sounds like a lot, and it is, to be fair, but this game much closer than the last two, specifically in the first half of action when Saskatchewan gave the Stingers all they could handle. It looks like Edmonton will remain perfect on the season and deny the Rattlers their first victory of the season. Baker looks to the corner. More good defense there by Saskatchewan, getting a hand up to disrupt that shot of Matthew Kamba. Rattlers come away with the ball. Need points and stops. Bandu up high. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Monte Bandu, he's going to put up the fall-away shot. That one no good. Battle for the loose ball, swatted at. Edmonton comes away with it as Baker getting his hands on it into the hands of Jamal Jones. Jones works his way to his right. Bounces down low for Marlon Johnson. Johnson looks like he wants to go one-on-one. Nice touch underneath, just a little underneath scoop shot. Timeout, Saskatchewan Rattlers.
Yeah, nice finish there. I kind of thought he was stuck there. I thought he was going to try and put it up over the top of his left hand, but a little reverse with the right hand. Tough shot.
Well, Edmonton Stingers look to be in solid CA. The free CBC Gem streaming device, the CBC Sports app for iOS and Android devices, and on Twitch. So there's absolutely no excuse if you miss championship weekend, because it is literally everywhere. You turn on your iPad, your phone, wherever you go, you're going to see championship weekend, and it'll be a lot of fun. I can attest firsthand from being involved heavily in championship weekend 2019 edition. It was an absolute blast, and it's just going to continue to grow each and every year. Saskatchewan Rattlers looking for the miracle here late, coming out of the timeout. Basket won't drop, so now CEBL Elam ending. The game can wrap up with points here for Edmonton. Edmonton going to turn it over instead. So back over to Saskatchewan. Again, you can see that target score up in the corner. Edmonton needs just 2 points.
Yeah, rare little turnover there for Xavier Moon. You kind of look for him to kind of finish off the game. I think he's finished off the past few Elam endings, so I can see him kind of finishing off the game here next possession.
Daniels looking to attack. He goes off the glass. That one won't go. Rebounded by Daniels. He draws some contact, gets it to go. Comes away holding his arm. Chance at a three-point play. Grabbing at his elbow there in significant pain.
Look at that funny bone.
Yeah. All that. Yeah, maybe just got a little bit of a whack there from Kamba. I'm not sure where it came. But a chance at the three-point play for Travis Daniels. They're able to complete it. Makes it 84-70. Saskatchewan down 14. A basket wins it for Edmonton. With that target score of 86 and them at 84. Contact there. Foul going to go against Saskatchewan's Nervins DeMoston.
Oh, that's foul. He's on the line, 2 shots.
So this could do it. Xavier Moon to the free throw line. Anyone you'd rather have with the basketball in his hands to potentially win it? Well, there you go. He misses the front end. I'd say the pressure got to him, but I really don't think that's the case with Xavier Moon.
No.
Now 1 point away from the Elam ending. Edmonton leads 85-70. They need 86 to win. Saskatchewan able to extend the Elam ending for quite some time, playing some good defense, not giving up too many baskets, but unfortunately for them, also not scoring a ton of points. Nervins DeMoston controls. He'll put it up from distance as time gets short. Getting his hands on it was Bernard. He can't get the tip in. So now any points at all will win the game for the Edmonton Stingers. You can hear the Saskatchewan bench saying no fouls, because one free throw would end it, a three-pointer would end it. Marlon Johnson can't hit, however. Bandu comes away with it. He comes into a bit of a collision with Kamba. Bernard sets the screen. Johnson picks up Bandu. He gets way up into the air. Saskatchewan lucky to keep the possession alive. DeMoston picks up the loose ball. Down to 4 on the shot clock. DeMoston going to put it up for 3. That one well off the mark. Chasing down the loose ball is Jones. He looks ahead. It's Jordan Baker gets the lay-in. He gets it to drop. And that will be a victory for the Edmonton Stingers. Jordan Baker goes down hard. So he comes up with the game-winning shot. But he is down on the floor.
He might have rolled over on the ankle there. That would be a huge blow if that's anything major.
Get another look at it. Great looks at it here. Yeah, it looks like he might have just collided a little bit with Mambi Diawara on his way through. Oh, yeah, you could see the rolls the ankle there just a little bit. But good news is Jordan Baker is up and appears to be okay, if a little sore. So the final score, 87-70. Saskatchewan Rattlers made a great game of it here in the first half of action. Unfortunately, Edmonton just too much for them in the second half.
Yeah, Edmonton came out, they